Hi, Soul Lights. So I've had a lot of questions in the comments and emails, as well as in some of my groups about Astro dice, my astrology dice, how to use them, why I use them, and how do I like them. I love them. This is my second set. I had another pair, another set that I think I've had, this is my second or third, and I just ordered another one. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Astro dice and also Pendulum for reading energy and quick reads. Astro dice are really great for quick reads or for clarification. They're better with open-ended questions, not as good, but you can still use yes and no questions. They're also great if you want to sharpen your, astrology skills, or those of you that are just learning astrology. But those of you that are totally, been doing astrology forever, master astrologists, chances are you have Astro dice, and you've grown to love them just as much as I have. So there's, in every Astro dice, some come with booklets, some don't. I noticed that they've made a resurgence. I've had my Astro, I don't know, years, 20, 25 years. My first, set that I got, I was just like, a friend of mine, a really great astrologer friend of mine, Diane, recommended them. I'm like, oh God, I gotta have those. Those are so amazing. But they're very clear. And so if you understand the meanings of the houses, of the planets, and of the signs, it can give you a really good guidance and interpretation, as well as prediction as to what's going to be happening. So each die has, got the 12 signs, the planets, and the houses, right? The 12 houses. So one die is going to have the houses from 1 through 10. So basically, the houses are where something is happening, okay? The planets are the what is going on, okay? It's what's happening. The signs could be how you feel about it, or the how is something happening, okay? So let's say we've got, well, right now I have the planet is Aries. So let's say I'm asking about, now just changed to Gemini. They do move over. Okay, here's Aries. Okay, so may not be able to see it, but got the glyph Aries. So let's say I had asked about moving forward in life. Okay, so I know that Aries is going to show me how I feel about moving forward, or how I feel about moving is very Aries-like, right? Mars rules Aries. We know Aries is about initiation. It can be a bit impatient. Then we have Jupiter, the planet, is the what is happening? Well, Jupiter's about expansion. And then the where would be the first house. So it would be my sense of self. What's important to me. Maybe there's something with the body. Maybe I'm feeling better health-wise, so I'm able to move forward. So again, you're looking at the planet. The planet is telling you what's going on, okay? The sign is telling you how you're feeling about the situation, or the how of the situation. And then where it's happening is through the houses, right? So if you really want to kind of get more adept at this, study the houses, understand what each house means, the 12 houses. Understand what each planet, the qualities of the planet, the characteristics, the energetic characteristics, and then of course the characteristics of the sign, each astrology sign, right? So let's ask a question. What should we ask? We could ask, what's the best focus for me right now? What's for my highest good on my path? Or what do I need to be focused on right now? Let's see what comes up. So I like to ask the question. You can ask it out loud, or you can just ask it internally, but you do need to focus. And then you bring the dice closer. Now, some people, teachers of mine in the past, have said if something is further off, that can, again, you can read the nuances, that can affect the reading. It could be something hard to reach or hard to get to. So we've got the what right here, which is what I'm doing today. So the planet, the what of this, what should I focus on, is Scorpio. So that's to me telling about deep change, transformation, the occult, which is what I've been doing all day, is doing readings and have sessions with people, hypnotherapy. But I've also been doing my Patreon videos, and I've been doing my YouTube videos. So what should I focus on? So the what is Scorpio. The how is the moon, which is intuition, go by my feelings. And where is the ninth house, which could be travel, could be religion or spirituality, but it's also higher thinking. So I'm going to interpret this for myself right now, that part of what I should be focusing on is that which is maybe higher thinking or more expanded thinking beliefs, more metaphysical with that Scorpio there, and things that I love doing with the moon there, things that I really enjoy doing. It also would tell me with the moon there that I need to maybe just also go a little more with the flow. There's no real pre-plan. And also with Scorpio, because Scorpio can be quite intuitive, right? And again, the more you know about the astrology, because I could go, okay, Scorpio also has to do with the gut, the intestines, my gut knowing. The moon is Cancer. That could be working in the house, right? Being in the house. And the where is the ninth house, could be preparing for traveling. But I'm going to keep it to me for now. So I would say this has to do with beliefs, perhaps helping people with their beliefs. That's what a lot of what I did today in the session. Having people get to the more expanded beliefs, expanding their consciousness, more the transpersonal, connecting more to their higher self. Okay, so we can ask, what is blocking me? Are there blocks right now? Is there a subconscious block? You guys getting the hang of this? Is there anything blocking? Okay, so the what is Neptune, the planet Neptune. The how, Cancer. And the second house the second house could do with finance, money, but it can be also our own resources, seeing ourselves as a resource. It could also be our own self-esteem or valuing ourself. I would say the Neptune, any block, let's see. Not getting out of my house and being in my head, wanting to do spiritual stuff and spiritual readings. Could be no block. Could be no block. Maybe not seeing the value enough of what I'm doing. Maybe that could be it with second house. Now, again, this is where your intuition comes in. This is why I love Astro dice, is because it's a bit of the astrology, which is, is more linear, it's more left brain, because it's static. The signs have their meaning, the planets have their meaning, the houses have their meaning. It's mathematical, right? And diehard astrologers will say it's a science. And then you have your intuition. So using your intuition with the Astro dice is a wonderful blend of the left and right brain hemisphere. It's really good to kind of go back and forth. So what should I focus on now for this reading for everyone? Let's do a little reading. Let's see for the collective. What do the collective need to know right now? What is beneficial for those that happen to click on this video? What do you most need to know, collective? Okay, the what? Oh, this is good. Now we got South Node. That's very true, because we've got North Node is towards where we're growing or going towards. South Node is our foundation. It's what we already know. It's intrinsically within us. So is the North Node, but it's also about growing into that. It's also, the South Node is a lot about bringing what we know, or a foundation, perhaps in a new way. Okay, some say that it's South Node is past life, but let's look at the what. What is the what that the collective needs to know right now? You've got Capricorn, South Node, the dragons, the tail of the dragon here, another term for South Node, in the fourth house. Whoa, so right away what I get for the collective with that South Node and fourth house, because fourth house is your literal house, but it could be your foundation, your emotional foundation, early childhood training. with fourth house there, and then Capricorn ruled by Saturn, which is the 10th house, the rulership of, it's the ruler of the 10th house. So I would say what everybody needs to look at right now is anything that's blocking you, any past patterns, any old beliefs about how to be in the world or do things in the world, that you're growing away from, so that you're what I get with this with fourth house is it's about building a new foundation, a better foundation. For some of you, that's in a business way. Some of you, that's structuring how you live, how you look at authority, time, how you look at yourself in the outer world, that you want to make sure you're not repeating old patterns or falling back into your default position, falling back into what you already know subconsciously with that fourth house, right? Old family patterning. Okay, so what's coming up for everyone, all right? Look at what's coming up. What do you need to integrate and what's coming up for everyone? What's that next step or next level for the collective here? Okay, so the what is Scorpio. Mercury is how, so thinking, communicating. And then you've got the 12th house. So that Scorpio energy, diving deep, perhaps talking more metaphysically, using your powers of metaphysics, tapping into the occult, and also maybe dreams. With the 12th house is the house of dreams. It could be self-undoing as well, feeling separate. But with Mercury there, everyone in this collective is getting into the deeper levels of their being, accessing more of their gifts through the occult, through divination, through metaphysics, through the esoteric, but also use your dreams. So some of you could be also manifesting your dreams or speaking more about what it is that you want to do or like to do or love to do. And it's all coming from the subconscious, perhaps even past lives with that 12th house there, right? Okay, so let's look at what do you all need to integrate at this time to draw in or manifest more of what you want, or to have more peace and calm, to live more fulfilled. What can you tell this collective? Lighten up, have fun. I kind of knew. So we got Cancer. The what is Cancer. The how is Venus. So you've got Venus in Cancer. And the where is the 5th house. So lighten up, be nurturing, nurture your dreams, your goals, your desires. Follow your, what brings you bliss, that Venus. Follow what you love. Open up more and more to love. Open up more and more to what you love. Do more of what you love. But keep, with 5th house there, everyone, keep it light. It's also the house, of the sun, right? House of Leo. So for many of you, it's about shining your light, but doing it in a fun way, a light way, connecting more to your creativity, honoring with that Venus in Cancer, honoring your particular gifts, honoring yourself. Begin to see more and more of how valuable you are. Appreciate your value, appreciate your soul gifts, appreciate your abilities and your talents wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, and shine more with that 5th house. Share with others, come together with others in, kind of more happy pastimes where you're connecting with others in a very playful or light or creative way. So many of you, it's about opening up more to your creativity and nurturing your creative projects and your dreams, nurturing your self-expression and expressing more and thinking more creatively. Venus in Cancer is also, Cancer does like to hold on a little to the past. So it's like some things you're keeping from your old foundation, but maybe you're applying it different way. And you're nurturing more yourself, your feminine side, the divine feminine aspect of you, and bringing that into your creativity, bringing that into your self-expression. Venus is also looking at how you love or what you love. Cancer is very intuitive and very much about the feelings, but with Mercury there, it's also, or excuse me, Venus there, it's really about sharing yourself more, cultivating a great love for yourself, for your life, and sharing more of yourself, sharing more of your creative ideas and expressions in the world as well. All right, I hope that kind of fun, right? Got some insight, but also fun. So many of you know about pendulums, how to use a pendulum, using crystals, various kinds of quartz crystals. This is an amethyst, helps because they are conductors of energy, and they also connect more with the Earth's resonant fields, right? When you use a pendulum or any form of this type of divination, a dowsing rod, you do need to program it. Same if you're muscle testing. I also like to use an O-ring muscle testing also. You have to program it, what a yes is, what a no is, and what a maybe is. So I have programmed this that show me a yes. And see, my yes is clockwise. Okay, thank you. Show me a no. My no is the opposite. Yeah. And show me a maybe. Show me maybe, maybe. This is my maybe. Now, some people's no is going horizontal, okay? My maybe is going this way, this vertical, right? Show me a yes. So we can ask, is my name Michelle? There it goes. Yes, it is. Okay. Is my name Clyde? No. Whoa, and definitely not no. And definitely no, it's getting bigger. So, again, for quick reads, foods, health, is something life enhancing, is something non-life enhancing, is something part of your path, is this the right thing to do? How, you know, pendulums can also show you where there is a lot of energy. Like I can ask, because I know already I am allergic to shrimp. Let's say, am I allergic to shrimp? Little bit. I have a sensitivity. I'm sensitive to shrimp that could lead to an allergic reaction, because it's not as bad. Oh, maybe it's gotten better. Okay. Are avocados good for me? I'm asking with foods. Yeah, they are. Yeah. So you can also read the chakras. You know, you can put the pendulum in different parts of your chakras, different chakras. Or you can simply think of a chakra and ask, is this chakra in alignment? So let's ask about my throat. Is my throat chakra in alignment? A little bit. Okay, because I've been having some little issues clearing the throat chakra. So this maybe would be somewhat, so, you know, it's okay. Is my crown chakra in alignment? Yeah, well, I knew that. The crown is in alignment. All right, so let's just check the energy right now of the room, and let's see. I like to do that because there's a lot of energy here with the crystals. Let's see which one has more energy. I know, I've got a feeling. My little aragonite and my citrine. Let's look at the citrine. That was a gift. Look at that one. Woo! Citrine is going. So remember, when you're doing readings, whether tarot, what kind of reading, you can ask the questions out loud, but you don't need to. What's most important is your intention, that you're aligning to the divination tool that you're using, whether it's tarot, astro dice, pendulum, you know, using numerology, whatever you're doing, your runes, rune stones, oracle cards. It's all about the intention and your relationship to the divine oracle that you're using. I suggest if you're getting a pendulum and using a pendulum, and by the way, I've used necklaces before. You can use anything that's weighted, actually. But let's say you're getting a pendulum, got a pendulum, or let's say you have a favorite necklace that you're going to use as your pendulum. I would say for a few days to about a week, you want to keep this with you so it really connects in and merges with your energy, all right? Same with the Astro dice. Same with tarot. You want to use them so that, because when you get the your tarot deck, or you get your Astro dice, or you get your pendulum, it has the craftsman, whoever made it, the manufacturer, wherever it came from, the store, the boutique, the online warehouse. It has so many different energies, which is fine. We're all interconnected, but you want to make sure that your energy is the most prominent energy on your Astro dice and on your pendulum. So keep it with you. Cleansing it, I'd like to put them in a windowsill. Some people put it, on top of other crystals to charge, or rock salt, Himalayan salt, sea salt, or rock salt especially also helps to cleanse or clear. And then washing just usually with water. But if there's a lot of gunk on your stuff, let's say you stored your pendulum or crystals somewhere, you may have to use a light solution of a little bit of vinegar to a lot of water, just to, kind of cut it if they got a lot of dirt or grease on it. But otherwise, they are an extension of you. They're a way to read through your own intuition, your own body wisdom, your own, for some of you, aspect of you that's psychic, the way to get into that portal of information that is there. All right, I hope this is kind of fun for you. I wanted to just do a quick little answer to the questions about the pendulum and especially the Astro dice. A lot of you had asked about Astro dice, and you liked me using them in some of the readings. So I just wanted to share my thoughts about it. All right, I'll hope to see you soon. Take good care and keep shining.